communication that you have can be taken away today.
100%. That's why I can't misappropriate it. So when I see somebody who's retarded, I always say, or someone, I'm just being candid. Like I'll be like, I thank God for that. Like thank God I got a good voice and like, why do you think I work so hard? Because I don't have the right to be quiet. Like my right, I don't get to be quiet. I don't get to like guess or sugarcoat shit or fondle around. I got to be clear. So that thing that we talked about being better men, that exactly my gift can be taken. So you got to be grateful because I could be Ali one day. Parkinson's, can't talk, can't speak, can't nothing.
Yeah.
Great as he was, at the end, he couldn't speak for himself. His work did, but I got to leverage every moment I got in real time.
Yeah, and this is prime time for you, like prime time, like nothing, like I feel like I was in my prime a few years ago, and now it's like fuck my hands, I can't even, my knees, and I'm walking like this, and like certain things, and it's like man, but also I know that it's probably not going to get better. So what can I do today that I didn't do yesterday that I know can make an impact?
Yeah.
While I still can.
I mean, it goes back to everything that we think about collectively, walking in rooms, changing things, and leveraging my gifts. As I said, I want to be quiet half the time. I try to be in corners of rooms and put hoodies up and don't say that. Here comes somebody like this. Hey, real quick, I got a question. Like, bruh, I ain't even dressed for this, man.
Yeah,
they can't help
it. But it doesn't fit because you know your path and you know your gifts and you lean into that. You announce it a little more than you probably should, but that's all right. That's all right. It's true.
Yeah.
But that's a slippery slope, I think. Like
which part?
Announcing that you're good in certain areas. Like you should never be the one that says that. Everybody else should be the one that.
I think we have to at times though.
You could whiskey at times.
Because I mean,
but I don't say that though. I don't say that.
But who's
you guys say that for me?
That's feedback.
Because I know that it could be gone like that.
J. Cole says it best, and you don't know J. Cole, I don't presume. Okay, he said, "What's that?" Look at Rich with that gremlin. They got that gremlin laugh.
Who is that?
He's a rapper.
J. Cole is a prominent rapper.
But what happens is, he's in conflict.
You laughing at my whiteness?
No, not at all.
What's so funny?
I was laughing at him, anticipating that you wouldn't know who J. Cole is, which obviously you do.
He doesn't. But
no, I don't know who that is.
But the other part of J. Cole is what's the point?
Do you know who that is, Matt?
J. Cole is a rapper, yeah, I know that one.
Well, I heard him say that.
He's a new rapper.
He's
a new rapper.
He's a new rapper, but his confidence.
A new rapper.
Not newish.
Newer-ish.
But it's
kind of like he hasn't been around like since Snoop Dogg, Ice Cube.
At times is being so great that he never would do collabs or anything with people, and then he said, "What's the point of being the greatest if nobody knows it?" So the byproduct of that is, be it the presidents or whoever, you got to lean into your greatness and make sure people know it, because most time people aren't going to do this for you. And then if you are that good, be that good. But if we was fighters, Dana White, all those guys, like when we shouldn't talk about this. Hey, he was like, oh, he hit his wife. He's like, where do you want me to go? I'm not going anywhere. He knocked their phone out. He's like, what are you going to do about it? Nothing. And everybody's like this. Joe Rogan, he said, nigga, 72 times. I don't give a shit that he said it. You can't cut him off. He's one of the greatest interviewers of all time, in my opinion. And it's all because he's curious. Now, if you don't watch him because he's being true, like, the biggest thing about Sanders is, like, find a lie. Find a lie. Turn him off then. In this case, stop drinking the whiskey blender. You can. It's good. So, to your point, I agree. Be very clear. I agree. Slippery slope if you're not that good. But because, like you, I'm intentionally working at it every day. There's been a whole year of us putting out 3 to 5 videos at 2 to 3 minutes. Yeah. And I've never missed.
I wouldn't have, and I even felt even prior to meeting you that I need to get back into videos. Yeah. Like I need to, like I had a guy pushing me, my buddy Nick, for a while, maybe 6 months or so, and made a lot of videos and on the other business, but I didn't stick with it. And I always felt, because I rarely give up, rarely.
That's a good perspective.
And that always bothered me, that I knew if I would have stuck with it, and this is back in the day when, shit, like you start doing YouTube stuff back then, like you're getting paid now kind of thing. And it's like, okay, yeah, I should have done that, but also when's the best time to start? Like,
Now,
now.
and keep in mind, if I have to come in and I tell people this, so if I'm not that good, I come in and sell you whiskey, I know nothing about it. It's not one thing I know about whiskey, but I understood branding, social media, and so you never buy.
And it's more you were pushing me to do it.
100%.
Like the whole time, pushing me to make the videos. All right, hey, but no edits. No, sorry. No, it's already posted. I can't do anything. Sorry.
And then look, because he's so competitive, he's like, now I got to go and delete it. I can't delete it because people will see it. Like, it's a whole rabbit hole.
Well,
but
and then I was caring about the wrong thing. So my intentions were wrong, and I cared about being liked, and I don't care about that now.
And to his point, just moving forward past that is, I got into it. I didn't want to do it any more than he did, believe it or not, people. When I started the develop thing, I loved being behind the scenes. I love what Jamar. I tell Jamar, I said, man, dude, if I could do what you do, my life would be so much easier. And I did that for so many companies.
I want to be Richard.
Hey, and
Richard's got the job.
You tell them what to say, and they say it, and it's good, and it works. You shoot high videos, and you go to bed at night. But I couldn't find me online,
You
right?
can clock out.
Clock out. When you
Rest.
have to do this every day, it is not easy, my friend. It is not easy. And then keep in mind, we come up with the concept press, play, post, but you go, okay, because we look at them as checks. I look at it as checks. If we shoot 25 videos, those are all checks. We don't know which one's going to cash out. One of them's going to cash out. And now that there's cash in the bank, you go, I told you the videos was going to work, but it's about consistency. Then as you just said, hey, you can't give up. Then you got to have an assistant per se to help make it make sense. This is, I never told nobody it was easy. I just said I'm one of the best people to do it. It is not easy to wake up and be inquisitive.
Yeah. And you thought I would quit before you, and I thought you would quit before me.
I was surprised.
And that's why we keep going.
Hey, look,
That's why
at 6 months,
that's why
I
we're
said,
still
dude,
here.
I'm surprised you're still doing this. He was like, he was like, huh?
Yeah, I don't.
He's like, oh, you'll quit before I do.
Yeah.
and no one's ever heard that because I literally don't know how to quit. And if I do
I
quit,
still remember your face when I told you you're going to quit before me.
I was baffling. Like, if it was a room full of people that all knew me, they all been like, huh? Quit. I don't have the quit thing in me, which means I have to get better. And you only get better on people like you, though. Seriously. And then you can go in other places, which I walked in here sure of myself. I'm going to leave here sure of myself. I know for a fact that him and I together can change the world. That's my thing. And if we remove that likeness, like, oh, bro, I don't post a dog video to be liked. I don't do one thing to be liked. It's value add. This place adds value, as you know, and I do too. So I believe now we can't fit 1,000 people, but thousands and technically millions of people's lives. And everybody walks in and they say, man, I look forward to everything you guys share. It makes my day. It's my dopamine almost watching.
Yeah, it's kind of surprising to me because we heard that on Saturday.
Yeah, this weekend.
I think I heard it twice by people. They're like, "Hey, man, like I watch all the videos and then I look forward. Like it's some of the best part of my day is watching like you guys talk and the banter. And it's like what?
And I told him there's more viewers than doers, and that was before he's like, oh, that makes sense
Yeah.
now. And again, the doing is them coming in and buying the whiskey. So we don't fail in that regard. But I would tell you, he won't say it for you. He won't say everybody. He's one of the best in the business, and it's not the whiskey business. He's the best at customer service, customer experience, sourcing great things, being meticulous, being deliberate, being intentional. And I'm probably one of the greatest. The goal is to be one of the greatest storytellers that ever lived. That's one of mine. And part of telling a story is not my own. My story you'll watch, but it's telling stories like yours that I got to do every day.
Yeah,
That
and
help.
you ask really good questions that cause people to think, and then sometimes I've noticed you'll ask the same question a different way, or sometimes the same way, which then tells somebody like me, like maybe I'm not digging in enough. Maybe I need to think about this a different way because there's a reason why he asked me the same question again. So what am I missing? What am I missing?
Now, keep in mind, that's called introspection. So a lot of people suffer and struggle with introspection. So you go, how do I get better? What he's saying is he hears almost a flaw in my communication, but he says,
But I don't attribute that to a flaw
Exactly.
in you. I
That's
view it
all
as
right.
intention on your end to then like, okay, there's something I'm missing here. And sometimes I can find it and like, okay, I see what you did there.
and again, if they're not as good, then you don't have anything to build people. But it goes back to finding the right person to build amazing things, asking the right questions, and very few people, let alone, can do it for 90 days. When I tell people, hey, we do 180 videos, that's half a year's work. Now we got to do that times 3 every day. They go, fuck, how do you do that? Stay tuned, because I know how to keep building stuff, and my inquisition itself is the difference. Hence, if I can become Oprah Winfrey collectively, digitally, like, who else is going around and really highlighting people in an amazing way, and then kind of building a brand for a brand, and even more importantly, learning and showing the world, because it hits me too. I told Tim, I walk past many people and they think nothing of it. They're like, hey, Trevor, well, man, calm down, bro. Tim, I'm just here for Tim. And then you're like, hey, there's a new element to this component. 2 groups a day asked us for photos.
Yeah.
They were like, hey, I walk past, he said, hey, real quick, Trevor.
Yeah. What'd you think about that, Richard?
He goes,
2 people within an hour.
Oh, I needed it. I needed it so good.
I don't know, not like that, but people care about what we're doing so much, and it's because it's touching their lives.
Yeah.
And it means so much to them that they want to come up and see us, in many cases, from very, very far away.
Yeah.
And they want to take something home with them that it shows that they were here. They want to show their friends. They want to have people come over and drink the stuff that they brought back from this place because they can't get here as often as they'd like. I mean, that's touching, and like we're impacting people's lives with what we love to do at work, and that it makes me want to do it more. It makes me want to double down. It makes me want to try harder. It makes me want to put out better whiskey because that's our attraction to people. I love it. It's awesome.
I brought it up in our staff meeting this morning that I thought it was pretty cool that there was a very well-known billion-dollar business that sent us an email.
Oh, wow.
That said, hey, here I'm such and such, and wanted to see if you wanted to essentially work together on some things. And it's like, wow, like what, how'd they even find us or whatever. And it's kind of funny, like Janine that does our emails was like, oh, I just thought that was spam or something, because we get a lot
of spam,
a ton of like even like, oh, can you send your stuff to India? We want this. Or and my accent's not whatever.
It's over there though.
But no, I get messages from India every day that hey, we want some of your stuff, and can you get it? And it's like, no, like we don't distribute. If you watched our stuff, you would know that.
100 times we say this, a lot of times.
Yeah, but I thought it was interesting that I mean, we're just small time little deal. Now we got the billion-dollar brands reaching out, like in its worth. I'm like, hey, no, don't delete that email. Let me respond.
Yeah.
Because there's something there.
Some will come of it.
I think there's value add on their end and on our end.
And so for where I stand, I always go, oh, they call, that means we got more work to do. Because if we get bigger and bigger and bigger, they're like, hey, you guys do what you want. I knew this was gonna happen.
We've got our formula that works, and if they want to be a part of our formula and help us continue to do this, like on our terms, then okay. and if they don't, or say this or that, and like, okay, yeah, at least we talked about it and move on.
And that goes back to just accepting kind of your fate. You walk into something. I know you don't do anything half-assed, is my point. And you don't do anything mediocre, yes or no. And so, yeah, exactly.
I laugh because I showed them I got this play set for my daughter being built, and
it's a play set, to say the least. But what I would tell you is if we know we're not going to do anything half-assed, then we make sure everybody understands it. So when you meet me, Marcus has seen it many times, I chastise the shit out of people. Because you're like, hey, I need your help. Help with what? I don't whisper. I want to make sure. Tim knows. Tim's been here with people walking in.
You better be clear answering those questions, because he's like, oh, you don't know what the fuck you're doing. I'm out. Jamarcus, let's go.
Say it from your chest.
Hey, I don't.
Speak up, boy.
I don't. Now, mind you, if you're not that good, then you're like, oh, let me help you out.
He's laughing because he knows.
No, I seriously will. It is one of those things where when you're that good, you don't have time to waste. And I'm around great people, so I don't have to guess. And if I'm guessing anything, it's like, hey, when's the next time I come in?
Hey man, I really, really admire how intentional you are with your time, and all these distractions and all these people that want to like pull you away from stuff, or like try, like you have your litmus test.
That's it.
That you smoke them out like the fake ones. You smoke them out quick, and it's you use your boisterous,
He goes
and,
fast.
like very direct. And then like if they don't have clarity, it's like you don't know what you want. Like
Boom.
get out of my face.
I don't,
Like,
I
and
don't
it's like,
have it.
okay.
In me.
Oh, that was fast.
Call me when you figure it out.
No, don't
Yeah.
call me. You had the gym. You know,
No,
it's
there's-
like this.
there's no calling.
At 1,000 followers, no this. At 25 members, we'll talk. At 400 people wait on the waiting list. At 2,000 people waiting to get in. And people traveling throughout the world. You go, what are we talking about now, guys? I just have to get bigger, which means we got more work to do. This guy's he's a workhorse like myself. So you go, you should have listened when I told you when I had 83 followers. I remember when I had 83 people watching what I was doing. I asked all you, not for help, but I said, hey, I'll interview talk. Now it's like this. Hey, can you help us? Nope.
But the critical error on their part is evaluating you when you had 83 followers.
That's the worst part, right? Even
Like-
evaluating, like we came in, the whiskey was amazing. I was
It-
like,
it-
oh, everybody needs to know about this.
If somebody comes to me and the first question they ask is, hey, how many followers do you have? It's like,
Oh,
nope,
that's the wrong
not-
question.
Yeah, that's not the
Look,
person
that
I want
is.
to talk
We
to.
don't. We have nothing in common, buddy.
No.
And there are people who message is funny because they be like, man, how'd you pass me? I was like,
I even hate the videos of like, help me get to 100,000.
oh, they're
Please.
ridiculous.
And it's like, oh,
People that do the whole
you're-
balloon thing. Hey, thank you. I don't think none of them motherfuckers.
Yeah.
Thirsty.
Like,
I'm
that's
like
what-
this.
That's what your life amounted to, like groveling for subscribers.
I have
Like,
never in my that disgusts me too. By the way, for those we'll talk. I'll do a whole video on that one. Fuck all you people. You fuckers are like, hey, road to 100K. Like my
you
buddy
see
one
the
time.
directness I was talking
Yeah.
about.
My buddy was like, Trev, man, I told him to get on TikTok. He was like, man, I knew you had 1,000,004 followers. I said, them niggas ain't following me nowhere. I said, I can make a book, but they're not coming. I said, they have nothing in their life that's meaningful or perfect. They got a lot of problems, but they ain't my problems, so I don't feed into it. This is why we just keep posting. We post and move on, man. I don't have that kind of time on my hands, man. But hell of a brand here, guys. Super solid community. I walked in here as we're building Mr. Brand TV, and as Tim said, I don't have a lot of time. I know what I'm supposed to do, and if you have the wrong answers, it's a short conversation. I don't even want to talk to you in the first place. So I don't like respond to messages. I have 800 plus message requests on TikTok alone. I've done the video show. I can show you right now. 800 people on one platform. 300 messages a day on Instagram. 7 to 15,000 people see my story every day. I'm not talking to you about nothing. Period.
Yeah, and you gotta find the certain people that you work well with. We work well together.
100%.
You pick up my phone, I pick up your phone.
100% right away. You always get a text right
But
back.
you can't do that for everybody.
No, my phone ring more than 6 times in a day. I'll cut it off. Like nobody should be calling
That's
me.
nice.
I don't like if everybody gets your Marcus's number and he gets to tell me what's going on. It's like Frank Lucas. From now on, don't nobody talk to me. You talk to Huey. Huey, you tell me. You don't get to talk to me, bro, like
All
that.
right, Jamarcus, can you take
Oh, it's okay. I'll show Jerry how to do that.
Look, hey,
Yeah,
look,
we got Jerry.
You block
Yeah,
that
yeah,
shit. That's about $15,000 alpaca. But then goes back to seriously, guys, I can't deal with a lot of noise. I don't know if I'm on the spectrum or something, but like, I kid you not.
You probably are.
I start counting
That's good.
things,
That's okay.
and I count things. I'm like, whoo, and my phone rang like. When we get to 4 or 5, I'm like, because I have deep conversations. We have good conversations. So my people call for an hour or two. And I call, hey, Trev, what's the weather like? It's like, no, we don't talk about that. We talk about life, growth, business, change, everything. Whatever it is, I can show you. Like, I've spent 4 hours talking to 3 people in a day. One more person call, I'm cooked. I'm cooked. Because I already shot 40 fucking videos prior to that. I don't want to talk no more. I just want to sit, be quiet, mind my business, take care of the dogs, leave everybody alone. Figure out how to
And I think that's the key part of why you're still growing, though, because you sit in that silence.
100%.
It's almost like sleep. Like your muscles repair
when you're sleeping.
when you're sleeping, and if you don't take that time for yourself, man, it's just a noise. It sounds like you're pissing.
It does sound like a deep piss. You're like,
Yeah.
God, Lee, he's filling that thing up, man. But it's just whiskey.
Some water.
But it's food for thought, guys. As I told Tim, man, there's a depth to this guy's character that I want to continue to highlight. And it's in this subset of content. We've got open scripts. So this is one we got like break down because
yeah,
this
yeah.
is good. But I said, dude, there's so much here because it's not just whiskey, right? I can show you
There's
messages.
a lot of things.
I can show you messages from people that are like, yo, I just got out of jail. I was lying to my mama, etc., etc. And you'd be like, damn, that came through. And how you spoke to your dog spoke to me. and I stopped lying. I did better. I thank you for everything that you've ever posted. You don't do that because there's dogs, guys. And this is when ego died. They're like, I know you said don't send you another message saying sorry about your dog, but I have to say something because your dog and your relationship changed my life. You don't think about those things because you just never know. And you read the message, you go, I favored it and saved 200 messages, and there was more from everybody who's ever watched everything that I've done. And I'm like, I'll do it again. Which is why we got more dogs. Which is why we're here at the whiskey place. So I want to be in the right places. You never know when the right time is, but you will find the best people if you're constantly working on yourself. You need that silence, like you said, that peace to think through things. I can't deal with a lot of noise. I just can't. I can't, and I'm not going to. To be clear, like it gets louder, I get quieter. I'll disappear. They know. They can be in my house till 2:30, which they are sometimes. I go to sleep. I literally like.
No, that's true. He goes to sleep. He'll go to sleep right here.
Anyway.
You've seen it.
I literally
I got
like
video.
Middle of a rick house.
I tell Marcus like, hey, let them know, like, make sure everybody locks up. I'm going, buddy. I did my bid. I did my videos. Y'all have a good night. I'll see you next time, people. Until next time, man.